Good afternoon. I'm Hasiel Cordoba. This is a 69 News Netcast. If you weren't watching 69 News at noon, here's a bit of what you missed. The pay-to-play scandal involving the cities of Allentown and Reading is back in federal court today. A week after Allentown Mayor Ed Pawlowski pleaded not guilty, former Reading Mayor Vaughn Spencer is set to appear before a judge. WFMZ's Alexandra Hogan has more.
One by one, city officials make their way to federal court, all linked to a pay-to-play scandal in Allentown and Reading.
Victimizes legitimate businesses who want to have a legitimate opportunity to get work.
According to the prosecution, former Reading Mayor Vaughn Spencer sat at the center of Reading's corruption. He faces 9 counts of bribery, for which the prosecution says took a dramatic toll on the city of Reading.
By steering contracts and other work to companies and entities in exchange for political contributions.
Investigators say Spencer bribed Francis Acosta, former city council president, to change an ethics law that drew a line on how much people could contribute to campaigns.
This type of a statute interfered with the mayor of Reading's desire to run a pay-to-play system. So what did he do? He struck a deal with the president of city council.
The prosecution says Spencer gave the money through Acosta's wife, Rebecca, who was the director of the Reading School Board and a judicial candidate.
Gave $1,800 to Rebecca Acosta for her judicial campaign and promised that more contributions would follow.
Allentown Mayor Ed Pawlowski appeared in court days after the indictment and pleaded not guilty. Now Spencer will appear himself in front of a federal magistrate judge.
Both indictments charge the mayors with engaging in wide-ranging corruption in the cities that they had promised to serve with integrity.
A Bucks County judge has convicted a Florida man in the death of a 14-year-old girl more than 3 decades ago. George Shaw was convicted of third-degree murder and acquitted of rape yesterday. Prosecutors say back in 1984, he drugged and suffocated Barbara Rowan, then dumped her body near a highway with the help of a friend. Robert Sanders testified against Shaw and is awaiting sentencing on a guilty plea to hindering apprehension. Under law in effect in 1984, the maximum sentence for third-degree murder is 10 to 20 years. Neighbors say they heard a loud boom and saw debris flying when part of a building collapsed in Reading. It happened around 5:30 last night in the 900 block of Elm Street. The fire marshal says the vacant 3-story row home had severe rotting from water over many years. Officials have condemned the building, calling it a hazard.
This roof doesn't actually have any roof covering on it, so it's just boarding the actual roof decking itself. There's holes in that, so I'm sure there's been a lot of water infiltration for an extended period of time.
Contractors are expected to bid for the demolition job today. Officials say the building should come down in the next few days. For more local news, watch 69 News or get updates here at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.